so happy that you are here today or tonight, because today we are celebrating, oh my goodness, we are celebrating the fact that this channel has hit over 100 subscribers. Oh my goodness. At the time of recording, I think the channel is at 125. Oh my goodness. That is just so amazing. I started making videos, I think, like less than 2 months ago. And this has always just kind of been like for fun. And I never, ever thought that I would get to 100 subscribers this quickly, or like even at all. So thank you so much if you have subscribed or commented or liked or even just watched one of my videos. It really means a lot. So, in honor and in celebration of this intense and epic milestone, today I thought I would treat you as well as me, because I get to talk about myself, to doing the ASMR tag. The ASMR tag. So this is a tag that Gibi ASMR made many years ago. I am incredibly late to the challenge, and absolutely nobody has tagged me to do it, but that's okay. So I will be answering 25 questions about me and about ASMR, and it will just be like a little get to know me a bit better video for the 100 plus subscribers we have now, which is so amazing. So get comfortable. I have a bubbly as per always. Some sort of sparkling water is 100% necessary in my life at all times. This one is orange. So grab a drink, grab some tea, get comfortable, a relaxing space, and we will be going through the 25 questions. There you go. You can also see I changed where we're filming. Oh gosh, you can see. Here's my cursed cat art that's always on my office wall. I love it so much. I think it's so cute. Okay, so let's have a drink. Delicious. And let's get started with the questions. So just down here, which you might hear some tapping on, I have my laptop, so if I look down, it's because I'm reading the question. So, question number 1. When was the first time that you experienced ASMR? This is a great question to start. So, I've watched a lot of ASMR videos since I discovered it, and a lot of people talk about how, like, oh, when I was a kid, we always used to do X, Y, and Z, and I would get that tingly feeling down the back of my neck, and I didn't know what it was, but it was ASMR. I don't have that type of experience. I think, like, aside from, I have this one memory. I was young enough to be, like, laying in bed and still being a little scared of being in bed alone, so maybe like 6, 8, I'm not sure. And to keep myself from being scared, was kind of whispering to myself so my parents couldn't hear me, but I wasn't, like, in silence. And I remember whispering kind of made it didn't give me, like, the ASMR tingles, but ASMR videos after I found out it was a thing. So, not a very interesting answer, but that's a bit about me. Okay, question number two. When was the first time you watched ASMR on YouTube? So I, again, like I mentioned, didn't know about ASMR before I eventually did know. So I was kind of late to come to the party. And interestingly enough, the very first ASMR video I ever watched was from Tyler Oakley and Troy Sivan. This is really dating me. It was when Tyler was doing those collab videos where he would have guests on his channel. Let me see if I can pull that up and see when it was. Tyler Oakley, Troy Sivan, ASMR. It was, so 7 years ago. Oh my god, that is so long ago. This came out on August 27 of 2015. So it was just a video, a lighthearted, casual video where Tyler Oakley and Troy Sivan try to give each other tingles with ASMR, but they specifically mention ASMR in the video. And I remember watching it and going, wait a minute, this is fantastic. What is this? So I went on YouTube and just searched ASMR, and just so many results came up, and I was like, oh my god, this is a whole community that I do not know about. So from there, the next video that I watched, that I remember watching anyway, is from a channel called Olivia Kissper. Olivia Kissper. One of her videos, I think it might have been the first one I really watched. Unfortunately, it's not on YouTube anymore. I went on her channel and it looks like she has some of her old ASMR content, but a lot of it she has pivoted to meditation stuff, which is also great, but just not the same thing. The video that I fell in love with and watched and listened to every day for months, it was this hour-long relaxation spa video, and she was walking you through the different steps of her luxury spa. She has this very calming voice, and she did a sugar scrub mask, a homemade one, and one of those peeling face masks, the gel, and cleaning and everything. And I must have watched that hour-long video 100 times. I loved it. So I'm very sad to not have it there anymore. I just looked, but she does have other ones that are still there that are still good, but I wouldn't say that she's my go-to ASMR creator anymore, but she's still fantastic. Next. Question number 3. What is your favorite unintentional ASMR video? And this is a great question. After I learned what ASMR was, I realized that some of the videos that I did like watching also kind of were ASMR adjacent. And one of those that's the perfect example of that is a video by Eugenie Kitchen. Eugenie Kitchen. She's this very sweet baker, and she has this video where she makes these picture photo-proof perfect sugar cookies. They're circle, and then on the inside is a little heart that is rainbow colored. It's she uses math and stuff in the video to get it looking perfect, and the way that she talks, the way that she gently pours in the ingredients into bowls and mixes, it is the most tranquil and relaxing video. I cannot recommend it higher if you want to watch a not ASMR ASMR video that is very calming. So that is a great option for that. Okay, question number 4. Name the last 5 ASMR artists that you have watched. I would love to. So these are some of my favorite ASMR creators and some of the ones that I find myself coming back to over and over again, as well as one new one that I'm recently listening to. So the first one, who is also probably the one I listen to the most, is Char ASMR. Char ASMR. I absolutely love her content. She has been making videos for like years. And I mentioned in another one of my videos, she is the queen of very slow but very relaxing speaking videos. Like, she takes her time when she's doing role plays or when she's chatting, and as a fast speaker myself, it is something that I am working towards to be better at. She has some of the most like thoughtful and kind and warm content you'll ever see. She is so good at making you feel like she's like your friend, like she's someone you've known growing up. Like, I've watched her videos for like over 5 years, and I'm like, I know Char. I've met her in my life, and I've obviously never done that. Again, if you're looking for a new ASMR like channel to follow, hers is beyond amazing. I'd highly recommend. She has some wonderful, positive mental health and like energy content. It's amazing. You have to watch it. Number 2, another absolute classic, probably one of the most well-known ASMR channels on YouTube, if not the most well-known, is Gibi ASMR. Gibi ASMR, who is also the person who made this tag back in the day. So there you go. So if you ever watch ASMR content, you have been recommended Gibi content right after. She has like millions of subscribers, rightfully so, and the content that she makes is phenomenal. Like, it is like high class video content. She is so incredibly creative, and she has a background in like, I think it's acting or voice acting interest, at least anyway. I don't know if she went to school for that or anything, but she can do accents, she can do characters. Her role plays are some of the most like well flushed out, well researched, well propped, and like, she's so good at submerging you in the world that she wants you to be in for her videos. So I don't know if I even need to recommend Gibi ASMR, because I'm sure you've seen it if you like ASMR, but just in case, you can never ever go wrong with watching a Gibi video. All of them are great. So number 3 has been a relatively new-ish channel to me, probably in the last year, and it might be some of the best video content I've ever seen, like, let alone ASMR. It is like luxury, high-class video editing and content, and that is Myaling ASMR. Myaling ASMR. She is from Korea, and she makes like Oscar-worthy content. The cinematography, the camera changes, the attention to detail, the prop use, the setup, like everything for her videos is like out of this world good. Like, to the point where I'm like, how can one person make this high quality level of content on like a semi-regular basis? Like, her videos, I think every couple months she posts a new one, and they look like they would take like a year to make. I don't know how she does it. one of my favorite ones of hers is one where she's pretending to be like a cafe owner, and she makes you desserts while also letting you shop at her cafe for like little trinkets and stuff. Oh, it is such a good video. I have watched that video so many times, so I would highly recommend, and I will link any video that I mention in this video in my description if you want to have a direct look at some of them, because again, they're all fantastic. So next is number 4 is Tingting ASMR. Tingting ASMR. She's amazing. She has been on a bit of a break from making content for a little while, which is totally fair. But she has such a like deep and wealthy is that the right word? Wealthy is maybe not, like a deep repertoire is what I'm trying to say, of content that you can go visit. There's so many videos she's made in the past, and they are amazing. Lots of one of my favorite repeat style of videos that she does is she dresses up in these like incredibly ornate and gorgeous Chinese like royalty outfits to be a Chinese princess, and then she takes you through like Chinese royalty like makeup routines or beauty practices, hairstyles, things like that, and they are, oh gosh, just beautiful. Like the most ornate and intricate outfits. Some of the like makeup and hair products are just like the hair clips and the tiaras are just so beautiful. So very relaxing, very great video content. I would highly recommend watching her. And then finally, a really new ASMR channel to me, and someone who was actually kind enough to subscribe to my channel pretty early on. I think back when I only had like 20 subscribers, is Bubbletea ASMR. Bubbletea ASMR. So I've really enjoyed watching their videos as well. A lot of them are on the shorter side, some are a bit longer, but it's just nice for me as a very small creator to support other really small creators. I think that her channel is definitely worth checking out. So there you go. Those are the 5 most recent watched channels by me. But I'd love to hear what channels you like watching in the description if you want to leave a comment. Okay, so question number 5. What is your favorite ASMR trigger to listen to? For me, my favorite is a tie between finger flutters, and then just talking, which I know is kind of like boring, but the sound, like mouth sounds, like I don't like as much back to back like I just did, but in natural conversation I really like mouth sounds, and I like the sound of people talking, people doing role plays, people just rambling about their day. That's usually the type of ASMR that I like the most. Yeah. What is your least favorite trigger to listen to? This is question number 6. I personally am not a huge fan of eating as ASMR. I know many people really love it, and that's fair. I don't mind like small amounts of it in videos, like for example in the Myaling cafe video, she makes these like incredibly intricate desserts, and then off camera she eats some of them for like the chewing sound ASMR, and those ones I don't mind because it's very like short and like makes sense for like the atmosphere of the role play. But I'm not a huge fan of like just watching eating content by itself as the primary form of ASMR. So for me, that's not my favorite trigger. Okay, number 7. Do you use ASMR to relax or fall asleep? Yes, I do. use it for both. So when I'm working and don't need to be like super focused, I often listen to ASMR in the background. And then I primarily use ASMR for sleeping when I'm choosing to nap. I am a very strong advocate of napping. So I often find myself napping for like an hour, even half an hour throughout the day. And I will use ASMR to help me fall asleep then, like every single time. I love it. Lovely. Number 8. What is your bedtime routine? So I am not a huge routine person. I like having things I like to do, but I'm not like super strict about what I do every single night. But generally speaking, the highlights that I like to hit, I like to wash my face, so take off my makeup, make sure my face is clean. Then I like to brush my teeth, obviously very important, but you know, not everyone does it, so I do that. And then when I'm getting into bed, I give my partner and I a magnesium supplement. Nothing fancy, just a Jameson brand magnesium supplement, which I find helps with sleep. And then once we're in bed, my partner and I go on Instagram and look at cat videos. And we watch those until we get tired and put our phones down. So we do that a lot. And then after that, it's just sleep. A lot of the times at nighttime, I don't listen to ASMR just because my partner sleeps in the same bed as me. And I don't like having it play out loud. And I don't like sleeping in headphones. But sometimes I will play it out loud if I'm really struggling to sleep. Yeah. Okay, so what is my favorite trigger to do? And it's kind of been what I've been doing down here, is tapping. I like tapping on stuff. I didn't put on my nice nails for this, so sorry. So my tapping's not as good, but I'll tap on this a little bit. Yeah, so I'm not the greatest tapper. I didn't like do piano a whole bunch as a kid, which I feel like really helps people to have like fine control of their fingers. But I really enjoy tapping on things. I think it makes nice noises. Okay, what is number 10? So we are 10 questions in now. Oh boy. What is your least favorite trigger to do? I actually haven't come across one that I really hate doing yet. And I know I'm so new to making content, so it's not that surprising that I don't have something obvious, but when I do come across a trigger that I do not like doing, I will let you know. Okay. Question number 11. How long does it take me to make my videos? And that's a good question. So I am so new and I'm still kind of messing around with what content I like to make, that right now my content doesn't actually take me that long to make, which is lovely because I have other jobs. So I would say for the most part, like I have a notes on my phone where I jot down ideas for videos, so those just come to me like throughout the day, or if I watch a video I like, I'll do that. And then the actual video creation part is just how long it takes me to film. I haven't had any videos yet where I've done a lot of research or done writing or done like prop organization or anything like that. Like, it's been pretty minor. So if I film a 5-minute video, it takes me 5 minutes. If I film an hour-long video, it takes me an hour. And then for editing, it hasn't been too bad because, again, I mentioned in one of my other videos, I just edit in iMovie on my phone because I'm tech illiterate. So it just makes it easy and quick. Question number 12. Actually, give myself a break for a second. Question number videos. Scandalous. No, unfortunately, yet I have not. I think that is just because I'm a little hard on myself, and I find it hard to like lay down and rest and then hear my own voice and find it relaxing, if that makes sense. I think as I keep making content, which I'm really enjoying doing, it will be easier for me to like watch it and not like cringe. So hopefully I'll be able to enjoy it a bit more soon and then listen to it and fall asleep. Okay. Question 13 is, do you watch your own videos? And yes, I do. I really do. I try to watch every video I make, like once I post it, all the full way through on YouTube, just to make sure it like uploaded correctly. But for some of my longer videos, I don't do that. Like I just recently uploaded those hour-long tapping videos, so I didn't watch all of those. So, but yeah, I do try to watch my own content because, you know, I'm one, trying to be more proud of myself for doing stuff, and two, like I just like do quality check, even though I check it before I post it, like when I edit it, but just in case. Okay, question number 14 is, what software do you use to edit? Which I kind of already answered. So, like I mentioned, I am not great with video editing. It is not an area that I'm very strong in. So I just used iMovie on my phone. You can just upload the videos directly from your phone, kind of cut and paste really quickly, put a couple dissolve or fade transitions in between cuts, and you're done. And that's it. So as I get more involved, maybe I'll explore other softwares, but for now that's all I do. Okay, question number 15. 10 more after. What time of day do you film? And for the most part, I usually film in the evenings or night. Like right now it's 9:30 p.m. where I am, but that's not always true. I have filmed a couple videos in the morning. I filmed videos in the middle of the day. It really depends on when I have time. I have full-time job as well as like a side hustle that I do, so that kind of takes up my like main part of the day as well as like early evening. So this is kind of something I do later, but it really does depend on like what I'm trying to film. So there you go. Number 16 is, what is your favorite video that you've made so far? That's a great question. I really am proud of my very first roleplay video that I've ever made, which is the brain massage clinic video. Yeah. I feel like it was kind of the perfect video for showing off some of my base skills, which is like I'm a registered nurse, or was. I used to work in a hospital, so I used to check in patients for like health appointments all the time. So I got to like pull on that area of expertise, but then I also got to play around with my new mic setup. So I have a super old Blue Yeti that I've had for like 5 years. My partner gave it to me a long time ago, and I just recently got this fuzzy cap, so I got to use that to my advantage to kind of make it sound like I was massaging your brain. So I'm really, really proud of that video, and I think it turned out really well. Okay, has one of your videos had a unexpected negative fan reaction? And that is number 17. Not really. Again, I am quite small, so I don't have like a huge fan base. I won't even say I have fans, I have subscribers, but the only comment I've gotten with some helpful, constructive feedback is one person said in my, I think it was actually in my roleplay video, that I type too loudly, which is totally fair, because in my real life, like when I'm working, I type quite aggressively, like I like, so I definitely was like slamming on the keys a little too hard, and they said that it was a little too harsh compared to the tone of the rest of the video, and that's totally fair. So that is the only constructive feedback or like negative reaction I've had so far, so I'm pretty lucky, but we will see if that changes. Hopefully not. question 18 is, what video of yours do you think didn't get the love it deserved? And I don't know if I have an answer for that either. I'm so new and I haven't like I'm not like a Gibi ASMR who's like putting in a lot of time and effort into every video. A lot of my videos are kind of just like made on the spot. Like I don't even write scripts or anything. So I wouldn't say any of my videos like inherently deserve more views than they get, but I do think that my hour-long tapping videos, I uploaded 2 versions, one with a talking intro and one without, deserve a bit more love than they've got, just because I did film that by tapping on things for a full hour. Oh my gosh, my hands hurt so bad after. I was so tired too. So if you want to support those videos and give me a little extra love for the lots of hard work I did to do that, I'm just kidding. I will put them in the description below so you can check them out. But they're great videos if you like tapping. So there you go. Okay, question number 19. What is something the audience doesn't know about the behind the scenes of your channel? The behind the scenes of Clairbo ASMR. Oh my goodness. Again, I think something that I think is kind of interesting is like, I don't have much tech or gear. So I film on my phone, which is just an iPhone 12 mini. So it's quite small. And I have the Blue Yeti, which I will admit is like tech. But I've had this for 5 years. And then I just have a ring light that is actually my partner's because he works for a video production company, so they had one. And that's it. So I don't have any fancy equipment. I don't have a fancy camera. I don't, I don't have like a whole production going on. It really is just me with a microphone, my phone, and a light making content. And I think that's kind of nice because you don't always need to have like a really fancy camera and all this fancy setup to make good content. I think my content is good and I'm just kind of using what I have. So there you go. Okay, question number 20 is, what's the most absurd request you've gotten from a fan? I unfortunately have got no request yet. Maybe I'm doing this tag too early, but I am really open to ideas and requests for triggers, for role plays, for video ideas, anything. So no matter how absurd or different or unique you think your request is, I would love to have it. And I can see if I can make the content for you because, like I mentioned in another video, I have such a small following now that I see every comment I get, and I reply to everyone I get as well. I try to. So it's, if you really like what I do and are like, oh, I really wish you would do this or make this trigger or whatever, let me know and I can hook you up. Okay. Question 21. Do your family and friends know that you make ASMR? No. No. Oh my gosh, no. The only person in my life who knows is my partner because we live in the same house. So he knows and he's very supportive because he's a very lovely person. But my family does not know, my sister does not know, none of my friends know. And I also don't know if any of my friends or family, well, definitely not my family, know what ASMR even is. I think my family would be quite surprised that I do this just because I already have like a side hustle job outside of my normal full-time job. So I think they'd be confused as to why I'm doing another thing. But I think they'd be supportive in the end. They're very, very nice. And then my friends, a couple of them I know have heard of ASMR, but I don't think they listen to it regularly. So no one knows yet, but maybe as the channel grows, maybe I'll tell them. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. Okay, question 22 is, have you ever been recognized in public? No. Again, I don't have that big of a following, and I don't even think people who follow me like are from my local area. it says that my primary demographic, like who's watching my videos, are from the United States and India. The United States and India. So I don't live in either of those places. So that kind of makes it hard for me to meet anyone who's seen my videos, but you never know. Maybe one day, and if that happens, I will totally make a video about it because I will freak out. Oh my god. Okay. Question 23, just 2 left. Oh my goodness. What inspires your videos? That's a great question. I think what inspired me to start actually making the videos is that I love the ASMR community. I have been listening and watching videos from different creators for years, and I have always wanted to be a part of it. I think it is such a warm and fuzzy and supportive and open and inclusive area of the internet, which is very hard to find. And I wanted to add my energy and happiness and positivity to it. I've gotten so many gifts and enjoyed ASMR content for so long that I wanted to give back in some way and see if anyone would like my content. So there you go. And what inspires my specific ideas is a lot of the time other ASMR videos that I've watched that I really enjoyed. So medical role plays I enjoy because I have a medical background, so that makes sense. Trigger videos, just exploring, just watching other content creators make content is always really nice. So yeah, and that's how I get my ideas from, is just watching other people. There you go. Okay, question 24. Where do you find yourself spending the most time online? Primarily, I am on YouTube. That is definitely the social media I use on my computer the most, for sure. I often am watching ASMR, but I also watch other YouTube content as well. And then I'm also online all day because I have a job. I work as a medical writer, freelance as well as full-time employed. So I am on online researching, writing, using my computer all day pretty much. So that's what I do. And then the last question, question 25. Question 25. Oh my goodness. What advice would you give someone who wanted to make their own ASMR content? That's a nice wholesome note to leave on. And like I've said a million times, because I am so uncomfortable with the idea that anyone is subscribed to my channel, let alone over 100, is that you don't have to have, you just have to get started. I am not a big creator. I don't have a lot of following, and that's fine. That's totally great. The fact that even 125 people have found my stuff and subscribed is amazing. I think a lot of times, especially with how social media is now, it's tempting to think that, oh, I need to be making content that brings in people. I need subscribers. I need views. I need to do this. I need to do that. And you don't. You just need to start. If you like making the content, if you want to be a part of the community that makes that type of content, you should just do it. So just start. Grab your phone. Grab a mic. You don't even need a mic. Some of my early ASMR videos have no microphone, and they're fine too. And just film something. Whisper into the microphone or do a role play or whatever, and just start, because I have been really surprised with the amount of positive feedback I've gotten, even from my earliest videos. So just get started. Don't overthink it. It's not about getting views and getting followers. It's about creating and adding something to a community that you support and love. And that's my advice, is just get started. Just try. It's all good. So yeah, there you go. That's so great. That is the tag. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about me. Maybe for the 500 or 1,000 subscriber milestone, I could do another get to know me tag just to reintroduce myself, but we will cross that bridge when we get there, because we are nowhere near yet, and that's okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it relaxing, and like I mentioned, I will put the video links and the creators videos that I mentioned in this video in the description if you want to check them out. And also, yeah, like if you have any suggestions, requests, comments, feedback, or anything for me, I would love to hear it. I'm definitely in a period of like trying out new things on the channel, so I am open to requests and comments and feedback, so please let me know. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for 100 plus subscribers. That is so amazing. I could never have imagined I would have gotten to this soon or even at all, so I am super thankful and grateful. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or night wherever you are, and I hope you have a wonderful sleep.